Hey, Shabbat Shalom, B'nai Torah. Hope to see you in Shul tomorrow. But if not, here's a little lesson that the people who are there won't hear. It's from my teacher, Rabbi Gordon Tucker, who noticed and taught a tremendous class on the statement that Jacob makes to Laban when Laban complains that somebody stole his stone idols. And that someone, as we know, but Jacob doesn't, was Jacob's wife, Laban's daughter, Rachel. She hid them under her skirt, and when her father came looking in her tent, she claimed she was, as they say, in the way of women and couldn't stand up, and he never found the idols. But Jacob was so outraged that Laban would accuse him of stealing the idols that he said, "Whoever has stolen those idols will not live." Well, there's a principle in our tradition that the prayer of a righteous person is answered. And when Jacob made that representation, he had no idea that what he had just done was to condemn his wife to an early death. And we see that later in the narrative when Rachel dies in childbirth with Benjamin. What does all this have to do with us here in 21st century Boca Raton? The answer is words have power. Maybe not the same kind of supernatural power that the Torah presumes, but what you say, even unintentionally, may have an impact on someone who is unaware or of whom you are unaware when you make that statement. Hanukkah is coming up, and you know you're going to ask for something, or you're going to give something, and every action has that kind of ripple effect. So if you're going to be careful with what you give people materially, be careful as well with the words that you send out into the world, because they're going to have an effect, sometimes unintentional, on the people that you cherish. Shabbat Shalom.